What is going on, guys? Moon Gummy here. Today I wanted to talk about Mario vs. Donkey Kong on the Switch. I wanted to give my thoughts on it, kind of a little review. I'm not fully finished with the game yet, but I did want to share some thoughts that I had with the game while playing it and my overall thoughts on the game and everything. So let's just get right to it. The game is a lot better than I think a lot of people expected it to be. It's definitely more polished than I thought it would be. For being a remake slash remaster of the original Game Boy Mario vs. Donkey Kong, I would say it's definitely a step up in terms of graphics, gameplay. They've added some little tricks and Easter eggs and little new things that make it fresh, and I really like it so far. I made a YouTube short recently slash TikTok of me saying there's two different difficulties, which there is. There's a casual mode and then there's the classic mode, and both modes have their own pros and cons. I kind of feel like casual mode is a little too easy sometimes. I've tried both modes for a little while. I did notice casual mode I was not really dying ever. I wasn't really losing any vibes. The lives were just piling up. I didn't really have a problem with any of the puzzles or anything. Whereas in classic mode, it feels more like just normal difficulty. But there's no harder difficulty than that as far as I know. So obviously they changed the Mario voice actor. Charles Martinet is no longer Mario. We know that from Super Mario Wonder. He's no longer the role of Mario. And I gotta say, it's definitely noticeable, but I'm not mad about it. It doesn't sound as cheesy and corny as I thought it was going to be. It definitely sounds like him, and it's just like a new take on it, I feel like. So I'm not mad about the voice change, and I think it changes it up a little bit and makes it a newer experience. It feels fresh. And one part about these games that shines through for me is the boss fights. I just really love the boss fights in Mario vs. Donkey Kong. They have this way of being slightly challenging along with just looking really nice too. The colors and all the stuff looks very polished and new. It doesn't feel like an old game at all. Definitely feels like a game that came out this year, which is a plus in my book. And you guys know, as a Sonic fan, the whole time I'm playing this game, I'm wondering why we don't have a game like this for Sonic. Some type of puzzly game, just as like a little side game. It just really made me think of how cool it would be to have Sonic instead of Mario. I know we got Sonic Superstars, but it would be nice to have like a little side game that's does something a little bit differently than the other games do. But with this new Mario vs. Donkey Kong, I did find myself playing for prolonged periods of time and not really realizing it. I would play through a whole world, and I was just like, oh, an hour has gone by, or oh, 30 more minutes have gone by. It just really doesn't feel like you're playing this deep game, but it does give me that addictive feeling. Like I just can't put the game down until I beat that world, finish that boss fight. You know what I mean? Between this game and then Tekken 8, I've been so busy with video games in the past couple days. It's been insane. Another thing I wanted to add was the movement feels really nice for being so simple. The jumping, you can stack jumps on top of each other, which I kind of discovered a little later than I should have because I always skip the tutorials. But you can stack your jumps and do some pretty crazy movement. I feel like speedrunners are going to have a really fun time with this game. Also, that brings me to another thing. The music in this game is really nice. We have some really nice nostalgic sounding songs, and they're just awesome. I can't really say more than that. I just loved all the music throughout this game so far. I mean, with Mario music, you can't really go wrong. They always pretty much knock it out of the park. Another game that had a really good soundtrack that just recently came out is Mario Wonder. They also had really good songs, and it actually feels fun to play. And I would actually compare that to this game. As far as songs go, it's really nice, and it actually feels fun to play and not just a boring level after level after level. It does feel like it makes you want to keep playing it. I haven't really tried tried co-op mode out too much. I don't have any friends, so that's not really an easy thing for me to do. I imagine co-op mode is just as fun as single player. You guys let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, as I play through this game, I'll give more updates and stuff. But as far as I've gotten, I'm gonna give this game like a 7 or 8 out of 10, just based on my first impressions and how much I've played so far. I really like the game, and I didn't have any expectations going in, and I think that's why I like the game so much, because I wasn't expecting anything crazy, but everything it's given me so far, I'm like, this is a pretty good game. So that is the review, guys. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. All that really helps out the channel, and I really appreciate all your guys' support. In the next video, I'll probably be doing a Sonic toy hunt, so stay on the lookout for that, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.